Allen. We'll also see Mark. Coach Hyder told us in the backfield tonight, if depending on how Hill is doing. At the other tight end, Timmy Oster, number 81. On the line, Alan Ward at center. The guards will be Derek Adams, Scott Kickbush. At right tackle, Clark Creighton. And at the other tackle will be Eric Muse. Rolla Bulldogs, they're, you see, starting lineups for Central. Quarterback tonight, as we said, Jeff Robbins, number 9, 140-pound senior. Running backs, fullback Buddy Starks, number 38. Number 18, Roland Young. Spread end will be Matt Stringer, as we've already talked about. The other tight end, David March. He'll also be going both ways. On the offensive line, James Payne is at center, Robert Melton at guard. The other guard is Richard Rehagen. Tackles Charles Johnson, 242-pound sophomore. We talked about him also at middle linebacker. The other tackle, as we said, Vincent Warren, 235 pounds. As we watch the defense, Craig Sweeney walking out there. Todd Jones also coming out, linebacker.
Springfield Central has a unique way of playing. They have all their small, fast guys on the defensive line and all their really big kids on the offensive line. And then they have those 3 extremely large linebackers, which is not the normal way of doing things.
James Hill and Snoop Harris, the last couple of backs coming out on the field. The rest of the Rolla team looking for their first win of this 1984 football campaign. Just about ready for the kickoff here at Lions Memorial Field. Sam Scammon with Coach Dennis Knoll, and Jerry Fisk is helping us out with statistics tonight as we're looking for a win. The Bulldogs of Rolla, 0-2. We saw the air attack get off the ground last week at St. Charles, and we're hoping that'll continue.
Well, you know, second half last week at St. Charles West, they really came alive, and I think that the kids started seeing what they need to do and putting everything together, and once that happens, you know that they know they can do it now. They just have to come out and start where they left off.
Well, the toss was won by the Central Bulldogs. Mark Allen will be kicking it off conventional style, back deep. It's number 22, Robert Snow. And number 18, he's the man we'll be watching tonight, Roland Young. As we're just about ready to get the Ozark Conference underway. Allen gets it up into the corner. The up back takes it. He collides with Young. Number 85 taken down right at the 26-yard line. That was Gary Adams, 145-pound freshman. As a matter of fact, the up back caught that. And we'll see if the defense can stop the big play.
Well, the last couple of years, defense has really been outstanding for the Rolla Bulldogs, and they're playing some young, inexperienced players this year, but they're doing a fantastic job.
Central comes up to the line in their wing tee, split backs. Wide man out to the right, gives it to the fullback, number 38, Buddy Starks, who maybe gets one.
Jones and Pogue really filled hard that time. They're both first-year linebackers, and it's just amazing the way they're playing. Can't even tell them apart out there. They're both hard hitters.
The linebacking crew was a big question mark in the offseason for the coaching staff.
Yes, it was. It looks like they found them 2 good ones.
Well, we'll see what they can do against the wing tee and all the misdirections. See if we can stay at home. Rolla has most of their people up on the line motion, but I think it's going to be against Central.
You know, I don't know with all this motion Central runs whether it'll hurt our team or not, because we do a lot of that, and I think we're used to seeing it. As you say, it's going to be the first half is it's going to be real interesting to watch.
Coach Hyder said their wing T offense isn't as good, which I'm sure everyone can agree with it. It isn't as efficient and executed as well as the Miners do it. With their wing T, there's not as much motion, and the execution isn't good, but he says it's a good high school offense because you do get, again, motion. They're snapping the ball before, it seems like, that second.
Yeah.
He's not.
Their motion, and then he needs to get set. He's not doing that. I'll tell you, back to the Miners wing T, you don't see.
Was that was against Rolla?
What? You don't see many teams run the ball and the offense as well as the Miners. So I think they're one of the winningest college football programs in the state.
Coach Finley's been there 13 years and doing an outstanding job. But it's the Bulldogs here tonight against Central. 2nd and 10 at the 28. There's Young. Gets outside, but check out Creighton out there. Was outside for containment from the right defensive end spot to bring down Young after a gain of 1.
Snoop Harris came up and filled on that and did an excellent job.
Gave Creighton an opportunity to get over there and make the tackle.
I bet for the Knights over, they'll run away from Creighton.
So maybe a pickup of a yard. It'll still be at the 28, 3rd and about 9. He drops back, rolls out, gets it to Young out in the open field. He's got some open field, and it's a foot race. And look at that speed. I don't see any flag on the field. And that's a touchdown for Central.
I'll tell you what, one of their receivers came back and just made an excellent block. And that's what it takes to make those big plays. You have to have someone to break you open, and they got it that time.
A 72-yard touchdown pass from the quarterback, Jeff Robbins, to their running back, Roland Young, and he has some open field speed. Unbelievable.
We knew Roland had speed, and everyone, I'm sure, was wondering whether he had the moves or not, and right there he showed you he did.
Snoop came over from the safety position, just about ready to make the tackle as the extra point flags on the field. But as we said, Snoop was coming over to make the tackle just about when he was getting to Young. He was blocked.
Yeah, that was
nice downfield blocking by a backside receiver, tight end.
That was an excellent job on his part.
Boy, you hate to get behind a team like Central early.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, Rolla's one of those teams that you never want to leave at halftime, no matter what the score is, because Coach Hyder can go in at halftime and make some adjustments like he did last week.
We saw that last week. We sure did. He'll be booting it from the 15, back 5 yards. Up and over the screen into the road and hit by a truck. Well, the Central Bulldogs go up 7-0 with 9:43 in the first quarter. We'll be back for the kickoff in just a moment. Kick it off deep. Back is Sweeney and Jeff Kolinch, number 23. Jeff is a reserve running back at 5'7", 132 pounds. And, of course, Greg Sweeney's 5'7", 149. So, hopefully we can get a good run back to set things up for the Bulldog offense, who hasn't touched the ball yet, and they're down by an 0-7 deficit. First quarter action, 9:43. Robert Melton toes it, and Sweeney gets it. The wedges are there. There's some room inside, hops over, and is brought down right at the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31 for the Air 84 passing attack.
Greg Sweeney's a short running back, but he sure has a lot of leg power. He's a good little runner.
Does those squats and works on that leaper?
Yeah, he wrestles for me in the winter, and he's in there in the spring really hitting the weights, and he's a good kid.